Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Speed Build Thursday. It is the first Speed Build Thursday of 2018, and I hope you all are enjoying your 2018 year. So anyway, I have some interesting, stuff to talk to you about. I've sort of mentioned this, and I think the Newcrest Legacy Challenge video that went up earlier this week, and if you haven't watched it, then this is probably all going to be new information to you. If you have, it's slight rehash that I promised I would talk about in this video, which is what I'm doing. So anyway, one of the first things I want to talk to you guys about is that I really hope for upcoming videos, both Sims and my Hopa videos, the sound is a lot better. I got a proper microphone for Christmas from my mom and dad, and I'm really happy and I'm super glad to have it on me. It's a blue Snowball microphone, very classic, very sleek design. It's black with silver embedding, and I love it. I really do love it. Originally, actually, I had been using my cousin's microphone, which is the exact same, except hers is white and blue, with a few small differences to it as well. But other than that, it's, basically the same thing. It's a blue is the company name, and then Snowball is the model type, I believe is how I would describe it to you. There's also the Blue Yeti, which I think is the next version up, and I think there's a one after that, which I don't actually know what the name of it is, but there is another one that's a higher quality after the Yeti. Other than that, yeah, that is everything I have to say about my new microphone. And I'm honestly just really, really excited to have it because it makes me feel more professional. It's, it was something I've been trying to get for myself. I had gotten a microphone for myself at one point, but it just wasn't working well for me, and then the cord for it just doesn't seem to work. And you guys might actually remember me using it at some points, but it was very staticky, and I actually just kind of gave up on it, and it's just like, you know what, if you need a microphone, it's there in the office, I'm never going to use it again, which kind of sucks, because I did buy it, and it just doesn't work, so, yeah, oh well, that's life, anyway, okay, thought someone was at my door, yeah, so what else was I going to talk to you about? Oh yes, oh shoot, videos, when schedule for this year. As you guys may have noticed, things are a little different, for this. The Newcrest Legacy Challenge and Speed Builds will not be posted up as much as they once were, not every week. Newcrest Legacy Challenge will be posted up every other week from now on, and Speed Builds will be posted up once, maybe twice a month, if I can get things out. Now, granted, this month is definitely a twice a month, because a few days ago, a few days ago for you, today for me, which I'm actually going to buy and download way after I'm done recording this, the laundry stuff pack came out, and I really want to do a build on with all that stuff, so that will definitely come out for you guys either next week or the following week, depending on when I can get a build done and a voiceover done as well. I think that was something else I was going to talk to you guys about that I don't remember now. But yeah, the scheduling, like I said, it will be slightly different, mainly because I am trying to focus on school a bit more. I'm gonna let you guys know right now, my days for recording, they're gonna be a little weird, to say the least. Wednesdays for recording anything is completely out of the option. I'm basically at school. I leave around 10 o'clock in the morning, which I know it's like me waking up at 5, that gives me 5 hours to get stuff done, but I rather get myself ready for school, and then I basically have classes the rest of the day, so Wednesday's not an option to record anything, and then Thursday, I think I just have a few classes in the morning, nothing too serious, so I do record that afternoon. But Fridays, I have back-to-back 3-hour lectures for 2 different classes, and then I have other stuff I need to get done afterwards. So I'm leaving at like 7 o'clock in the morning on Fridays, and I'm usually not back until around 4-ish. So, oh yeah. Wednesdays and Fridays are just not good days for me. Mondays and Tuesdays and the weekends, of course, are, so thankfully for that. Yeah. Oh, this is just so weird. Like, trying to explain to you guys my classes, it's just, oh, it's horrible. I don't know, but yeah. I might continue posting up the monthly schedule, just so that you guys know what is coming up. I don't fully know what games I'm going to be playing. I do know what games I'm going to be playing in the future. I just don't have them recorded yet. I record one game all at one go and then just let it go through, which reminds me, I actually need to finish up the Lake House game. I finished it. I finished the main game, but I still have the bonus chapter to record, so maybe I'll get that done this weekend. Don't know yet. But, yeah, so finding time to record is going to be a little harder, which is why I'm doing less videos. And like I said, the Hopa ones will remain as normal. Those are the ones that get posted up Tuesdays and Fridays. By the way, I keep saying Hopa, and I am talking with someone, well, at least I see their name because I have the chat open, and they actually didn't know what Hopa means. So if you guys do not know what Hopa means, Hopa, H-O-P-A, stands for Hidden Object Puzzle Adventure. They're actually really interesting games with plot, slight character development for short game. These games are actually relatively short. I mean, some can get long, but they're pretty short. The ones I've been playing lately anyway. About 8 videos to each of them, not counting bonus chapter. But, you know, they're pretty good games if you guys just want to watch something that's calm and relaxing, and you know, that's something that's different from The Sims. Go ahead and watch them. I have a whole bunch of them already posted, and yeah. The game I'm currently working on is The Lake House Children of Silence. Like I said, I still have to do the bonus chapter on that one, but you know, I'm pretty much done that game, and I will be working on the next one, probably this weekend, maybe next weekend, I don't know yet, still deciding that, but yeah, so other than that, this speed build, that was another thing I was going to talk to you guys about, houses in the area I am currently living in. Well, yeah, I live here because I rent the place, so yeah, the area I'm in, it has a very built up downtown section, but once you get out of the downtown section, it's not exactly country, but it's like downtown, rural, and then country area, which it is just like very close to all like very close to each other. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all very close to each other. And it's actually quite funny when you think about it, because the way I go, it's a very roundabout way. There's actually a very quick way I can go, but I have to go, how would you put it, about 3 blocks uphill? I think that's how you would measure it, 3 blocks uphill. And when it's the middle of winter and cold, you don't really want to be doing that, especially when there's ice on the ground too. Like, no, just no. So I take a very roundabout way to get back to my place, and it takes me like from down, like my classes are downtown, and it takes me sort of through the city into the country area and wraps around, so it goes like through the country area and back down into the rural area, and it's funny. It's actually kind of funny to just see everything, but because I'm on this trip all the time, I get to see a lot of houses, and I've actually been able to see some of the houses they're building as it goes, and that's my phone going off if you guys could hear that. But yeah, so I've been able to see some of these houses, and there's this one house I passed by that I've seen built from like just being the wood outer parts to it being finalized. I actually went past it one time while people were moving in, and it had it has these wall pieces sticking out that you see in this build that I give the house. And, you know, I just was looking at it as I was going past it, and I'm just like, I love that design. I don't know what it is about that design, but I love it. Honestly, I have no idea what it was about that one design, but I just loved it. So I tried to incorporate it into this design. I think I could have done it a little bit better. I think if I had used different windows, I could have made them go all the way up and it would have looked a little bit better. Because it had windows on one but not on the upper side. So I think if I had done windows, used some of the different windows, like the Spalday windows, I might have looked better, but I don't care. I love how this house came out. And that's also why this house doesn't have any laundry day stuff. Is it laundry day stuff or laundry stuff? I think it's just laundry stuff. It's a laundry stuff pack. But, yeah, so that's why it doesn't have any of that, because I built it, I think, last week? Yeah, it would have had to have been last week. Probably shortly after I came back. But I'm actually really, really enjoying, looking at these different houses and sort of getting some ideas, and I am going to just be like playing on The Sims for the next little while, just try and get some ideas. Another reason why I'm not doing speed builds every week anymore. But yeah, it's just a lot of the houses in or around this area have given me a lot to think about and a lot of inspiration what I might actually do. And apparently other Simmers do this as well. Is they kind of just like go through like Google Maps or like look up house listings and stuff like that, and just try to build. Sorry, phone alarm. They try to build up houses from what they see, and I'm kind of interested to try and do that as well. So, you know, fingers crossed and all that. Oh, there was something else I was going to say. Shoot, I forgot what it was. I was talking about. Oh yes. Also with this house, I think I've done it once or twice before. But in the backyard, you'll see that there's like a fence and pool, and I actually got that idea from the Sim Supply. And I honestly think it's a very Australian thing to do, is to put a fence around the pool in the backyard. But it's also like, why don't we do that? Like, that is a brilliant idea. Like, put a fence around the pool and you can lock the fence so that little kids can't get into the pool and accidentally drown, because apparently that's a big thing in the States and in Canada, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it's I hope you guys didn't hear that. But no, it's a really interesting idea to keep the pool in a safer condition anyway. And ever since I saw him put it around one of his pools and one of his speed builds, I've just thought, oh my god, that is such a good idea. I should do that. So I think I've done it in like 2 or 3 builds now. So that's kind of interesting. That's why it's there in this build. When I put the pool in, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember about the fences. So I put in a fence, and of course I try to cover up the pool as well, so, just so that, you know, it gives a little bit of privacy. And that tree I found, I have the movie stuff pack, movie hangout stuff, or whatever it's called. I can't keep names straight of some of these, but I got that recently. Actually, I think back in December, and I hadn't actually used that tree before, but I saw it and I loved it, and I'm just like, oh, I want to use this now. I really want to use this now. So that's why it's there. I think I tried to originally take it out with something else, but then I put it back in. I do the backyard. When did I put the tree in? I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, so that's really all I have to say about this. In the pictures you will actually see that I have a family and living there. I usually build the families based around how I do the houses. So, yeah, that's something anyway. I actually don't think of the families until afterwards, but maybe I should do the family first and then build them a house. That would actually be really interesting. Huh. I'll have to think about that. Anyway guys, I think this has gone on long enough, and I really hope you guys all do enjoy this speed build. If you have, please hit that like button, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and notification button to stay up to date with all the videos I post. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone. The lounge and have some fun of your own. Honey, he is a kid.